All right. It's your boy back again with some great news, great announcement. AWS Bedrock or Amazon Bedrock is now generally available, y'all. Yeah. Check it out. Okay, so we're just going to get into a quick demo, but basically, Amazon Bedrock is an API to be able to access models like actually let's just look at it. We got the AI 21 Labs, we got just Amazon's models, we got Anthropic's models, we have Cohere, and then of course Stability AI. Beautiful, beautiful. So first and foremost, what you want to do is you want to start by going into your model access, and you want to click edit, and you want to select the models that you want access to. So there'll be a checkbox here. You select that checkbox, and then you just wait a few minutes, and it'll give you some particular access. So now we have access to these base models. We can go to Claude V2, which, by the way, if you haven't seen already, Claude AI, this is Claude V2. So you have access to this particular model via AWS, which is awesome. I love this model. It's one of my favorites. So what can we do? Well, from the dashboard, we can go ahead and open up the playground. And you see here, we have humans. Let's add instructions. Let's say you are an awesome helper of editing. You edit text like no other. To be or not to be, that is not the question. We think, therefore we aren't. Popsicles over ice cream. Boom. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, I mean, it didn't really nothing to edit there. So let's go ahead and give it some more information. Let me make sure. Let's go ahead and pop this up. Let's go ahead and give it some other stuff. Maybe let's try one of our older transcripts that we've been working with on the channel here. Actually, I'm curious of. Let's see if it can create this for me. So this is some code that I want to see what it does with this. Okay, so we wanted to go ahead and create these particular outcomes. Okay, so create a VPC. It didn't give us that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and remove our instructions here. And let's go ahead and prompt it one more time. This will create a VPC. So I'm actually not really liking this output right here. Let's go to Claude AI. This is a live try at this, y'all. So I just want you to see how this works. So I mean, it looks like it does it here, and it actually does it via the command line. So I actually do wonder if there's something I'm missing here. We can update the inference configurations, top P, maximum length. This is gonna go ahead, oops. No stop sequence, let's go ahead and update this. We don't need a human. Let's go ahead and just put this back in here. And let's run it one more time. So what it's probably doing is it probably has some code in here, but it's just not outputting it how this actually expect it to. So maybe if I copy this and I go to my Obsidian editor, you'd expect it to go ahead and give us some nice code to do it. No, it's not. Okay, well, let's go ahead and drop into the command line and test it out here. So I have just the simple example they have on the actual documentation site. And so human, the prompt human, explain black holes to an 8th grader and an assistant. So let's go ahead and just run this and see what happens. Let's go Python better. Let's go Python 3 better.py. So it looks like an unknown service, Bedrock runtime, is unknown. So we're doing this. I'm going to post this so you all can see me just meddling around with this. So what I did was I took it from here, and it looks like right here, service name. So we have the base model IDs here, Claude V2. So we have, make sure we have that correct. Yeah, Anthropic Claude V2. It's saying this is invalid, this service name. So let's go see if we can go ahead and look at how we can go ahead and set this up. Okay, SageMaker role, great. Mine has the correct thing. So you see here, we have this Bedrock runtime correct. For some reason, it's not correctly working here. So, and the reason why I'm looking at this, right, this one says here, but I'm guessing this Bedrock runtime is a little bit different. So maybe we can go ahead and go to Bodo 3 and check this out. By the way, I just want you all to see the process. So we can go here and say Bedrock. Let's see if and we can't find Bedrock anywhere here. Maybe we can go to the website and find the actual library. I love the library, y'all. If anybody knows where I can find this, let me know. That'd be fantastic, because I definitely want to use the particular library here. So we could do something like this and probably hit the endpoint like this, but it's unable to find this service name. So maybe it's a bit ambitious for me to do this. I don't see Bedrock anywhere in here, you see? So maybe we need to go ahead and pip install Bodo 3. Maybe we need to update it or something like that. No. So maybe, can we do Bedrock here? Bedrock. Oops. Okay, maybe we can do something like Bedrock. All right, that's not letting us do it either. So Bedrock runtime. And it looks like, unfortunately, I can't run this. Let's go ahead and test the CLI. We'll test the CLI here. Let's go ahead and copy and paste. And what we're going to do is we're just going to open up a notepad, and we're going to go ahead and put what we want here. Actually, invoke model output.text. Okay, so it's saying, I'm guessing it'll do something like output it to some text there. Oh, here we go, invoke model. We have the API reference here, the Python SDK. Okay, let's go there. Let's go to the Python SDK. Let's follow this down the rabbit hole. We got the Python SDK, right? So let's go to our documentation. Let's find available services, and let's see if we have Bedrock in here somewhere. I don't see Bedrock, unfortunately. Maybe there's an updated website or something like that, but it's definitely not there. We can look at the actions. So we look at the Bedrock runtime. We have invoke model. So we can see that it actually is a thing. It accepts a model ID, content type, and we have a request body. Okay, well, let's go ahead and run it from the command line here. So let's go to our terminal. Oh yeah, we have this here. Let's go copy that. Let's paste that. And it looks like I'm unable to run this as well. I don't see B. Over here maybe? Yeah, I don't see Bedrock here. So it looks like maybe I'm missing something here. All right, let's, what's the setup look like? Set up the AWS CLI. All right, let's see updating. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see install and update. All right, we want a Linux here. Let's do this. I kind of don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this anyways. Download the installation, unzip. What's the latest version, actually? I want to make sure because, let's go here, CLI, latest version. 232, DynamoDB, we have some changes here. And that's 22. I don't see anything for Bedrock in here. Well, you all can go ahead and utilize it from the actual console. It looks like pretty much that's what we're, unless I'm doing something wrong here, someone go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below and say, yo B, you're doing this wrong, bro. What's wrong with you? And I'll happily update this, but let's go ahead and API environment setup maybe. Okay, great, we have that. The SageMaker notebook, you can use it to invoke from, oh, okay, got it. So you have to have a SageMaker notebook to do this. Oh, okay, so we actually have to go into SageMaker. Right, let's go to shared services. Let's get started with Bedrock. And I think maybe my child accounts in my organization may need to request access to, I'd imagine. Yeah, so I'll go here, and you request access here, and you go ahead and fill out this information. I fill it out on the other screen. Phillips, hey, consulting, and then we say VP, next level. .com. All right, so we have to do HTTPS// and we are in the SaaS industry, internal, external, generating content, and summarizing and economizing current content across platforms. We're gonna hit the request button. Awesome, so we hit the request button and we put in our information. Now we'll just go ahead and request all of these. We'll have save changes. All right, and it's in progress now, as you can see. So right now, 10:37. Let's go ahead and navigate to SageMaker. And we want to go ahead and go to our notebook. So for whatever reason, it looks like my actual studio. There we go. There's my default user. All right, so now we're going to be redirected to the studio, and now we should be able to utilize it from here. Unfortunately, it looks like we can't do it from locally. Probably some magic's going on here. But we're gonna go back to the guide here. Well, actually, we're just gonna open up our code editor. We're gonna copy and paste our Bodo 3. And we're gonna go ahead and navigate to, let's close some of these notebooks up. Lots of experiments going on for me. Let's go ahead and go to this immersion day. Let's select this smaller instance. It's starting a notebook kernel for us. And what we should be able to do, we should be able to paste this here, and we should be able to run it once this starts. So let's let it cool up, or let's let it start up really quickly. Let's go here to Bedrock yet again. Check it out. All right, let's go ahead and look at the model access. All right, we got access granted, y'all. Great. So we're just gonna wait for this to start, and then we'll go ahead and test this. Now you saw me test it at the beginning at the console, but we're gonna see if it works here in the SageMaker notebook. And it looks like this is taking a good amount of time to start up. So in the meantime, in between time, we can continue to look at some of the, let's talk about the pricing here. So we can go to these base models. Let's click Claude V2. This is my favorite, as I keep saying. Looks like we have a whole section on prompt design, prompt troubleshooting, and core views on AI safety. Let's go pricing details here. And a pricing breakdown of the Anthropic models, the Claude models, price for 1,000 tokens, so 1 cent per 1,000 tokens, and 3 cents per 1,000 output tokens. So it looks like, you know, it can get a little bit pricey. It can get that way. We can get provision throughput, where we're going to go ahead and say price per hour for a 1 month commitment, $63 an hour, and $35 for a 6 month commitment, which for the average user may be a little bit out of scope. So we look here, total incur 11K tokens, 1K plus 4K tokens output at 1,000 tokens being charged times 3 cents is 25 cents. So it's not too crazy, definitely not insane, but it does run on a bit more of expensive side. So we go ahead and try and run this. Photo 3 will no longer support. Okay, great. Let's see here. What error did we get? So we got unknown service Bedrock runtime. So it looks like I'm unable to run it in this environment as well, unfortunately. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. So for everyone, you can go ahead and run this from your actual command line or inside of the console. But it looks like the billing starts on the 28th. Names or models on the 18th. So if you all, I'll probably be making an updated video to work with these particular models, and I'll come back with more. But in the meantime, in between time, it's been your boy BPhil Codes, or BPhil Tech. Let me know what you thought about the video. If I did something wrong, let me know in the comment section. This is something that I definitely want you all to see and talk to me about. And if you're looking to see some more, let me know what you want to see. Hit that like button, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.